Hello everybody, Serena Meyer, also known as Casey Hoop Girl here. This is a video about stretching, and I'm making this video specifically for Becky Kennedy, because I told her I would show her the other night at class, and then we ran out of time. This is a good time for me to do it because I just got done teaching my favorite thing, hula hoop class, so I need to stretch myself. And, you know, there's no rhyme or reason in my stretch, except that I really want to stretch this section of my body, the core, the shoulders, the neck, the scapula. You know, when we go through a hula hooping class, we really work that area, as well as the arms. And actually, the class is a total body workout. This stretch can be applied towards, you know, after any workout. And it starts with probably things you know. I just exaggerate it a little bit more and do it really slow, take my time, and hold my core at various moments when I need to. So I just start with basically stretching up. You know, everybody does it. But again, it's all about taking your time and moving very slowly you know, to the opposite side of the arm. Now, what I do though, is I sweep down, and I go just about as slow as you watch me go right now. I hold the position, and I feel the stretch in that part of my body. Each time you move a couple inches, you'll feel a different muscle that's stretching out. And I come all the way down. I start holding my core when I get low. And I just hang there and let that muscle stretch. And then I'll sweep up. Again, the arm is always extended, and I lean out this way. So I don't think I'm showing you anything new here. Then I'll bend my arm and I'll do the same thing. So notice how my arm is bent. And I'll just repeat that same move, going down, and I'm going faster than I do when I'm by myself. So I can't emphasize that going slow and letting that muscle, each muscle stretch one at a time is what you're wanting to achieve. Now I'm keeping my arm bent as I go down, and right about here I'm feeling real good. Now, when you get low like this, and you're down, you're hanging over like so, not only are you going to stretch the small back, but you're going to stretch all this upper part of your legs. So here I am hanging low, and then I continue my rotation, going around, and then top it off with stretching out again. Now, I'll repeat on the same side. I'll do it quicker this time. Nice and slow, but still quicker than what I do in real life. Stretch it out, lean way over. Now, the next move that I do is I'll put my hands together, you know, put your fingers together. I repeat the whole thing again, going down with my hands together, sweeping in a circle. But now when I get to the top, not only do I stretch to the side, I stretch back. Now when I start going back, from here to here, I hold my core again, and I just take it real slow. Now right about here, I'm back and my arm is behind me. I will use my other hand to pull my hand back a little bit more from the back. It's like this. And I'm pulling, I'm holding my core, and I'm just rotating those arms around. And I'm gonna come down in the front, come down in the front, and repeat that move. Can you see me? Okay, good. I'm gonna back up just a little bit here. But this time, when I'm down here, I'm going to let go of my hands, and I'm going to cross my elbows. See how my elbows are crossed? So while I'm down there, I go from this to this. And once again, I hang down there. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm still stretching the small of my back, but I'm really getting a good leg stretch as well. And you want to hold that position. Then I'm going to come up. I come up angled, come up to the middle, and I stretch back. Now, what I mean is I'm stretching back like this. That feels so good. And you just feel the blood in that muscle. And, you know, stretching, what it's going to do, and I always tell girls after class, girls and guys, you want to stretch and you want to drink a lot of water because that's going to help wash out the lactic acid. The lactic acid is what gives you that soreness in the muscle. So back here, I'm just stretching. I'm going to the left and I'm going to the right. Now, as I go left and right like this, you're going to feel the stretch right back here in the scapula. Again, this just feels, I just think it feels wonderful. And when I'm by myself working out with a hoop, I usually stretch in the beginning. I stretch in the middle because I start getting tight in the middle, especially when I'm doing a lot of upper body work, a lot of hooping, using those arms. And then I'll stretch at the end as well. That stretch in the middle helps, though. It kind of gets me through the last half of my workout. So you're here, side to side. The next move that I do is I change my hands. Now the hands go out. So I repeat the whole process. Come down, swing, and hold your position. Stretch it way up, stretch it back, like so, and to the side, both sides. You want to feel that muscle stretch. Enjoy the moment. Now, when I'm done with that, the next thing I do is go back to this kind of position of my hand behind my back. And I simply pull my arms out. Now, I'll look down because that's going to stretch out the back of my neck and my upper shoulders. So I'll look down, and then I relax my arms a little bit, and I rotate my head. Now, I do this really slow. I don't want to pull a muscle in my neck. So, but my hands are still collapsed or folded, intertwined. My fingers are intertwined behind my back. And I just do a really slow head roll. I'll hold that position and move real slow. And then, of course, go opposite. Then, same thing, fingers go back this direction. Push it out in front and rotate the head. Both directions. Then I take it down, kind of a football stance, like so, and I'm gonna lean that shoulder in and look up and to the side, and then go opposite. Lean and look to the side. Then I'm gonna drop it down and arch my back. So from this position, it's arch that back, go as low as you can, really stretch it out, and then roll your back in. In other words, kind of a cat, be a cat, and slowly roll that core and that shoulder and the chest back. And then I move a little quicker and sweep the arm around my body. Shoulder level, going behind, and go opposite. And then I'll typically do another head roll both directions. And then one last little stretch on my shoulders, like so. Really, that's about it. You know, it just re-energizes me. Muscles feel so much better. So I hope this helps you. If you don't already have your own little stretch, You're welcome to borrow mine. And you're also welcome to come to my hula hoop classes, beginner hula hooping and hoop dancing fitness classes. Now we use the hoop for a total body workout. And I have 3 classes a week. I also do private lessons, semi-private lessons. I do group, private parties, so to speak. And we typically use 2 hoops. One for on body, the waist, the chest, the legs, hips, and then one for off body. That's where we get our total body workout, when we use the hoop and spin it on our hand or our arm. You're welcome to come to the classes, or any or all of them. I've got a class Wednesday, 5:45 to 6:45, Thursday, 5:45 to 6:45, and Saturday mornings, 10 to 11 a.m. Those classes are in Mission, Kansas, Prairie Village, Kansas, and the Wednesday class in the afternoon is actually Kansas City, Missouri, over in the Brookside area, and it's at St. Andrews Episcopal Church. So you're welcome to join, and I hope you can come. It's $10 per person. I provide the beginner hoops, and feel free to bring a friend. I also love to entertain, hoop dance for parties, events. So I look forward to hooping with you. Saying goodbye. That's Serena with KC Hoop Girl. Talk to you later.